So, interesting story. Back when I was in high school, I can't remember exactly what year it was, so if I was a junior or a senior, I can't remember. Right around 94 to 96. We went on a field trip to our local city water sewer place because they had just installed some really awesome filtration system that they wanted to talk to us about. And where I grew up was this little town in Montana called Lewistown, Montana. And their claim to fame was that they had the second purest water in the world and came from the natural creek from the mountains, Spring Creek. And let me tell you, it was good water. Amazing water. But they were showing us how that they could take, our waste, which would be our urine and whatever, from our sewer, and now they could perfectly filtrate it to where it would be redrinkable. And they were also talking to us about how the government at that time was pushing to add minerals to the water. And you could tell by the tone of how they were talking about it and what they were saying and stuff that they were not really into that idea, because they were like, well, we just don't really think it's necessary because our water is already perfect. Like, why mess with a good thing? It's already perfect. So, why would you want to mess with that? So they were against it then. And, obviously I have no idea if the government ever won. Obviously, I can assume they probably did and probably ended up adding their, fluoridation minerals, their fluoride to the water, But way back then, we could already take our sewer, our waste, and refilter it. So when you think about all these people trying to scare us with, water might be this or water might be that, and we might run out of water. I mean, it's a joke. They've been able to filter this. If they could do this in this little town, Montana, they can do it all over the country. Okay, they've been able to filter, and they've probably been doing it, since the 90s. And we just didn't even realize it, Probably been drinking that. Or that's our tap, whatever it is. But we're not going to run out of water. And not only that, I'm finding people talking about, how we have an abundant supply of water in the middle of the earth, and how we have natural aquifers that have, fresh water. I can't remember what they called it, that comes up all the time. We're abundant in water. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't let them fear you, scare you into thinking we might not have water. Just another fear tactic. When you fear, you lose your fire.